Hello, everybody. Today we are going to present to you and debate, an interesting debate about a topic what is preventing World War One. We have some guests, and they are John Sebastian. Hello, John Sebastian.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Angelica, for inviting me.
Okay,
Continue.
and now we have Juan Jose Castro.
Hello, Angelica. Nice to be here.
And then we have Alison Dayana.
Hello.
And now, or the next is Jose Nicolas. Hello.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nicolas. Thank you for inviting me to this great debate, which is very interesting, and it's a pleasure to be with you.
Okay, and the last one we have Lorena Parrado. Hello, Lorena.
Hello, Angelica. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, now we are going to continue to present to you this debate. And if we had prevented the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in 1914, World War I might never have happened. The World War led to millions of deaths, economic devastation, and political instability, which later contributed to the rise of totalitarian regimes in World War II. And the Archduke Franz Ferdinand was the heir to the throne of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. His assassination in Sarajevo, Bosnia, by Serbian nationalist Gavrilo Princip was the immediate trigger for the war. And now I would like to ask you, do you think that World War I was inevitable or could have been avoided even after the assassination of the Archduke? And why?
Because while it's impossible to say for sure whether the war could have been avoided, it's clear that a combination of factors made it incredibly difficult to prevent. If leaders had been more willing to compromise, communicate openly, and restrain their military ambition, perhaps the outcome could have been different. Tensions in pre-war Europe include imperial empires, hatred, national alliance, and a complex web of military alliance. Another question, what kind of diplomatic action could European leaders have taken to reduce tensions rather than escalate them?
Yes, of course. Your point of view is understandable, is response to your question that you just say. I think that, however, it's important to remember that these diplomatic actions will have required a genuine willingness to compromise and share commitment to peace, which were unfortunately lacking in the summer of 1914. I also feel that the arms race between the European powers created a climate of distrust and mutual fear, making war seem more likely. But my question is, did militarization contribute to the escalation of tensions in Europe, which were the main countries involved in this armed race?
Okay, this intense militarization create a dangerous environment in Europe where the threat of war was ever present and the temptation to use military force was strong, and perhaps the global conflict of the 20th century would not have escalated the way they did. World War I had significant consequences in shaping the 20th century, including the Treaty of Versailles and the creation of the League of Nations. How the World War
one set the stations for future conflict, such as World War II?
Okay, I think that since World War One created a legacy of rising instability and reason that made another major conflict almost. The fuel to address this problem effectively allow extremist ideologies to flourish and set the stage for the even more devastating Good War II. Good War One spurred the deployment of new technologies in issues as medicine, aviation, and communications. What were some of the most important technology advanced that emerged from World War One? How did this advance affect society?
Overall, World War, Overall World War, I accelerated technological innovation, transforming both warfare and society in profound ways. While some of these advances had positive applications, that were also highlight the destructive potential of technology and raised important ethical questions. The First World War weakened the European colonial powers and encouraged independence movements in their colonies. The First World War weakened the colonial powers, mobilized resources and men from the colonies, and spread new ideologies which contributed to the emergence and strengthening of independence movements in various parts of the world. What do you think, Nicolas, about that?
Okay, thank you for this question. In conclusion, today has revealed the complexity and devastating consequence of the First World War. We have seen how a series of decisions motivated by hated nationalism and in an intricate web of alliance led to a conflict of unimaginable proportions, the scale of human suffering, the destruction of a generation, and the collapse of entire empires are grim remedies to the cost of war. So thank you all for your contributions and for discussion. And this is important topic. So
Okay, thank you, and for your answers and your contributions to this topic, to this debate. Have a good night.
goodbye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you very
See you
much.
later.
See you.